Merry Christmas,
everybody. Super excited to be here. This is the Christmas podcast, and I'm really excited to be here.
Oh, I'm pumped. I got my Christmas
Because
sweater on.
we didn't have a podcast 2 weeks ago. We skipped one because I got the COVID.
Yeah, you caught your COVID. Mm-hmm. You had to stay home for a long time. And I was sitting here in the office going, what do I do if it's just me on the podcast?
Yeah.
Help. Mm-hmm. So then we decided to postpone it for a couple weeks and focus on this.
And this is our gift to you. I'm over COVID.
Over COVID?
That didn't even rhyme.
No, it didn't.
But I tried to.
But your symptoms are gone. You waited the days you were supposed to. You were super
Yes.
safe about it. We followed all the HS recommendations.
Yeah, I was in a spare bedroom for 10 days, and my wife she'd bring me meals to the door.
Yeah.
So thankfully there was Netflix and stuff like that. But
things to entertain yourself with, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So but doing well. I had a very mild fever, and then a mild case of boredom as well.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, glad to be here. Glad to be feeling good. But you know what? That's over and done with, and I'm looking forward to Christmas, which is today. Actually,
it is actually today. We planned this out perfectly, and we actually didn't plan it in the slightest. But this is how our schedule worked out to be.
Yeah.
So we thought, what better way to celebrate Christmas than do this like Christmas special? Mix it up a little bit. Talk Christmas. Talk what goes on.
Talk Christmas. This is our gift to you. So you're welcome.
You're welcome. Whether you want it or not, it's our gift.
One of my favorite things about Christmas is the music.
Yes.
And I've been thinking about Christmas music, and I look forward to Christmas music every year, and I definitely have some thoughts around Christmas.
This will be interesting.
Music. Yeah, kind of because it is such a big thing, right?
Yeah.
The latest artist comes out with a Christmas album, and you just you get these these classic songs that are kind of redone over and over and over again. So I thought, we could have a conversation about Christmas music. Maybe you guys have some thoughts and feelings about that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so some of my favorite Christmas songs.
Okay.
I really enjoy the song Feliz Navidad.
Yes.
It has this sort of this festive feel to it. It's very great. It just makes me happy listening to it, right?
Yeah.
And we've started getting Matthew singing that too. So he's been jumping on the bed singing I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. It's pretty good. We're getting Matthew into the Christmas songs as well. Another song that I've always enjoyed is Happy Christmas, War is Over. This song was written by John Lennon. I kind of love that 6/8, so this is Christmas. What have you done? That's been one of my favorite ones.
I'm always a fan of just the Michael Bublé collection of Christmas music.
Yes.
I found Christmas music, you kind of hear it everywhere, and everyone has their own rendition of it, but it's Christmas for myself. When Bublé comes out and you hear that album come out. Oh.
The thing about Bublé is that he has this sort of it's his whole thing. This bandstand kind of feel, right? And a lot of times when I think about Christmas, it's this sort of golden age of Hollywood, this kind of post-war kind of feel in North America and stuff like that. And sort of you get the Bing Crosbys and this stuff like that. And that old kind of bandstand kind of feel, right? And so I always love listening to the crooners, the Christmas crooners, right? Those are always good. Your Dean Martins and your Sinatras and stuff like that, your Bing Crosbys. I had a coworker when I was working in retail, and he would call me Bing because he knew that I like Christmas music. That's good. So that's okay. One of my favorite Christmas albums of all time is a Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, we can't go wrong.
Yeah,
Can't go
so
wrong.
the music from the classic movie, and we'll probably talk about that in a little, but it's by the Vince Guaraldi trio, so it has this like real like jazzy feel to it, and it's just like mellow and relaxed. This year we bought that album on vinyl.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it was sort of like Lindsay and I were talking to each other and we're like, should we get this album? And it wasn't even like, oh, maybe next year or same. It was just like, let's get it.
Yeah.
You know, it was like one of those like next day Amazon kind of things. So definitely like those would be like in the echelon of like my favorite kind of like Christmas music to listen to.
Yeah. So let us know, what's your Christmas music? Like, do you guys have strong opinions on it? Do you have any like albums of choices? Do you have any songs that you're not about? Like like if you hear it, you want to leave, you want to like turn it off immediately?
So I was kind of having this thought this year about the song Carol of the Bells.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. If you're not, look it up. But it says, it's that and I love that song. It's like if you get a chance to listen to it by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, the guitars are going and there's drums but there's something about that song that seems so frantic. And it isn't kind of like it doesn't fit with like how I feel about like the pace of Christmas.
Yeah.
You know? So I love this song, but there's sort of like this weird tension of like, it makes me feel like frantic, and I should be feeling like calm at Christmas.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite songs. I don't know why, but I love it. I love it.
Look it up. Yeah. So, anyways, there's a few thoughts. Oh no.
No, what is it? Yeah.
You, because we were talking about this before.
Were we?
Right. When do you start to listen to Christmas music?
Oh, I'm kind of weird. I have a couple different areas.
Yeah.
Where for myself, I think there's a different line between when you're allowed to start listening to Christmas music and when you're allowed to listen to it in public.
Oh, okay.
So for myself, like I'll start listening to it like October. Like I'm one of those like as soon as I can, I'll start listening to it. Like not all the time and just it, but I'll start incorporating it into my like playlists, into my time. But I don't think that you can start listening to it like in public, like in the stores with other people until like end of November, beginning of December. So if other people play it early, I'm like, this is too early. Why are you doing it? But at the same time, I'm at home listening to it myself, like getting ready for work, listening to my own little bootleg coming out or anything along those lines.
That's very interesting because like I didn't expect you to say October because I kind of fall in somewhere like in the middle of where you are because like I'm kind of an adopter of commercial Christmas, which starts November 1st.
Oh, okay, I see that. As soon as like Halloween's done.
As soon as like Halloween's done, it's like sort of like, and I'm not talking like full on, but I'll kind of like, I'll start kind of like integrating it like November 1st.
Okay.
And like really ramping it up kind of like once December starts.
Okay.
That's sort of same for like turning on lights and you know, we were setting up our Christmas tree like mid-November, like early to mid-November. So just because like I love the season.
Right. Okay.
You know.
Nice.
So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Like, when can you decorate? When can you listen to Christmas music? What Christmas songs do you like? What Christmas songs annoy you? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
You know, while you're listening to this greeting from our junior high small group leaders, Hannah and Amaris.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays!
Welcome back, guys, on the continuation of the Christmas edition of the podcast where we're just talking about Christmas stuff.
Where are you at on Christmas movies? Because we talked about music, but I feel like the next big step to talk about is where are you at on movies? What's your favorite? What's your go-to? What are your thoughts?
Well, these are a cultural force.
Yeah,
Christmas, right? Like there's always sort of like a movie that comes out every year. But you know, obviously, I mean, same with music. Like some are better than others. So, my all-time favorite Christmas movie is. Drum roll. I don't know, you can tap on your desk or something like that at home. A Christmas Story.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was, I think
classic.
it is a classic. It was made in, I think it was 1984. And it's this, it's the story of this kid leading up to him getting the perfect Christmas gift and all of the hilarity that ensues. So that is my favorite, because like it's one of those things where it's just like it's not quite Christmas until I've watched that movie.
You pegged me for a Hallmark movie kind of guy, like one that was like all about those that come out every single year and it's the exact same story but with like a different name essentially.
No, I think I could do without the Hallmark Christmas movies.
Really?
And some of you may disagree out there. Let us know in
I
the
think that
comments.
they're the
here.
funniest thing to watch because they're never really good. They're just like things to laugh at how predictable they can be. It's a great pastime just to like Hannah and I will just watch them and just like laugh at how bad they are.
Yeah.
Fantastic
And
time.
I have done that this Christmas season already.
Nice.
I guess like and again it's like they are formulaic, and that's kind of what you don't like about them. But that's the funny part about them is that they're so like hilariously bad. Right?
They're predictable. And that's the best part.
And so like I had come downstairs and Lindsay was watching one of the, I think it was like a Netflix Hallmark.
Oh,
Christmas
one
movie,
of those.
right?
Yep.
And again, like so predictable. Like who's the bad guys? You knew it was gonna happen. Like you almost could like recite the lines for them too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And they're always so cheesy. Like they're always like emotional, like you're the reason for this season, or I found what Christmas means because of you, or some sort of like overly cheesy thing.
Because there's like a romantic side to it, right? And so this one was about like some journalist who marries a prince, or like,
aren't they all?
Like gets in like a relationship with the prince, and there's a second one to this, and it's where they get married. So I probably around the Christmas season or something like that. So like there's those films as well too. I'm a big fan of the classics.
Nice.
So like a lot of these films like made in the 60s, there's like the Rudolph, there's Charlie Brown.
The Rudolph one
Christmas.
is terrifying. I hate them. Like they're not like the claymation, but it's like the stop animation, like fuzzy puppets, like those ones.
Yeah.
I hate them. They're terrifying.
Really? Okay.
Like I cannot watch like those, like not even stop motion, but just like the fuzzy puppet deer and like the Yeti that pops out. I hate it. I hate it so much, Ben.
You were talking because I've always seen, so it's like the claymation, the stop
animation. Yeah.
So there's the Rudolph. There's this one that's like the origin story of Santa.
Yeah. There's a few of them.
But you were talking about one that I'd never heard of before.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite one. It's a family tradition of ours. It's called a claymation Christmas celebration or something like that. It's like it's not like amazing quality, but like it's classic claymation, so it's fantastic. But it's just a hodgepodge of different Christmas carols that are being sung.
Oh, okay.
But like it goes through each different one. There's like an animated scene behind it, and there's like an overarching story of like understanding the meaning behind the season, all that stuff. We would watch it every year with my family, and we'd watch it. And like the California raisins were there, and like all those classic claymation. I love it. Which like I don't understand how I love those ones and I hate the other one
too. Okay.
Yeah. I think they're a different company. They might be the same people. I don't know, because they're not fuzzy. They're not like the fuzzy gross ones. Like it's clay. Like it's claymation and like Rudolph.
What's that one called? In case the
claymation Christmas celebration. It's so good.
Okay.
It's so good. I missed it.
Okay, maybe I might have to look into that one. Add that to viewing. So a couple of years back, the movie Elf came out with Will Ferrell, right?
Yep.
And when you think of like Christmas classics, right? Like you're going back to like the 1960s, like the Grinch, like a lot of these movies. But there's something about this movie that, in my opinion, has become an instant Christmas classic. It was so good.
Yeah.
That is just sort of like one of these like required viewings for the season.
Yeah.
It's
a good one. It's a good one. It's a classic, and I feel like it's known everywhere. Like you see everyone dressing up as like the Elf movie with Buddy and everything. It's great. I'm a fan.
something that we got to talking to earlier on was Santa's job.
Yep.
Based on, like, if you were to compile, like, all the movies about like Santa or Christmas or whatever, what you would like assume about Santa's job from those movies. What I sort of have observed is that Santa's job is highly problematic.
Everything goes wrong.
Yes.
Everything goes wrong. And like you think that it wouldn't, given the amount of prep time that he has. He has 364 days to get everything figured out.
You know.
But something else goes wrong.
The weather is too bad.
Yeah.
You know, so he needs a bright-nosed reindeer. You know, the sleigh gets broken or something like that. And he has to use some other method or fix it. Like someone in, you know, Baltimore has to fix it or something like that and save Christmas.
That's the other thing we were talking about, whereas like you can infer stuff about his job, but also himself. I feel like if looking at that, Santa comes across as like lazy and like so over reliant on other people to like save Christmas. Like I feel like at this point, every major like cartoon, animated, even like actor, like any character that's in the movie or movie universe has saved Christmas at some point. Like you have one job, Santa. You have one thing you have to do, and you need other people to come in and save Christmas for you.
Cover the bases.
Come on.
You know?
Come on.
So, yeah. Love Christmas movies.
They're great.
You know, and you know, that being said, you know, what would a great movie be without a problem to solve, right? Like, you know, classic storytelling, right? So, but what are some of your favorite Christmas movies? You can leave that in the comments.
Or are you are you a secret Hallmark movie lover? Like if that's okay, let us know.
You can kind of like type like cough. I
love all of them. Yeah, I love all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great.
I order the Hallmark channel at Christmas time, right? So, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, let us know what you think. Yeah. And while you're doing that, let's take a look to see what our junior high boys, our junior high boy leader. I guess that would be you as well, but you're here.
But I'm here. But hey, we have a greeting from Joey. Check that out.
Hello there, it is I, Joey, and I would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas, and so does someone else. Furby! Merry Christmas, everyone! Ha, ha, ha! Have a great Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Okay, and oddly enough, I think Furby was one of like the all-time
like best-selling,
like what, in like 1998 or
somewhere around there.
Like that.
Just after I was born.
Yeah, like the stores just all there, Christmas presents.
Yeah, kind of terrifying though, I will admit.
Ooh,
Furby,
boy.
I'm not sure where I fit on Furby.
That was the one where they could talk to each other, right?
I think so. There was like a bunch of different like iterations of it, I think.
Okay.
I never understood them fully, but I had like 6.
Yeah, you could probably like YouTube like a Dateline clip of like.
Are Furbies still a thing? I just think it's like a side question I've been wondering for people at home right now. Like, are they still a thing? Like, do they still sell Furbies, or like, are they still like? Do people want a Furby, or is it just kind of like has that gone? You know?
I don't know, but like it could come back. Like Tamagotchi, I think has.
I had so many Tamagotchis.
Like a resurgence, you know.
Has it come back?
I think it's back. Like I think.
Best news
yeah,
I've heard all
you
day.
could probably sell yours on eBay for like.
We could keep knocking this over to
$1 dollars. So
a zillion dollars.
No, a gozillion.
A gozillion dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So another thing about Christmas is the food. Like it has like the food that you eat in Christmas, like you don't eat in like April.
Well, maybe you don't eat in April.
Oh.
I also don't eat most in April.
Yeah.
Like some stuff you do.
So, you know, like
take.
Pretty. But something that I look forward to and like wait for around the Christmas season is shortbread.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. And actually, I have like a shortbread cookie like just over there.
Oh, you actually do?
and when we're done here, I'm gonna go over there and
have
eat
the cookie.
Okay. Yeah, because I like shortbread cookies at Christmas time. So
I'm not the biggest fan of them. Like they're good, but they're not like my go-to. Like I'm more of like, you know, those like Christmas cookies of like the various different treats. Like there's like 9 or 10 different varieties of cookies. Like sometimes they're like twisted like a like a candy cane,
and there's always like
or they have a
chocolate
little
on them
like
too,
dot in the
right?
middle, or like they have chocolate on, like there's like different
Yeah.
varieties.
Okay.
I'm that kind of person.
Like in the tin.
Yeah, well, not in the tin, like homemade. Like I'm small town. I'm small
Oh,
town, so like almost
right.
like grandma baking that you
Both.
think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my
Okay,
go-to.
okay.
My friend actually owns a bakery, and I really want to buy like all of the cookies that she's making right now. I might end up doing that this year.
That
I'm not gonna
bakery
lie.
isn't in Balth though, is it?
No, but it's in another small town.
Okay.
Lougheed. So
Okay.
yeah.
There you
Plug it out. Diamond J Bakery. Check it out.
You mean like a holiday trip out to
Lougheed.
the bakery? Can you order online?
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you again.
Oh boy.
She delivers too, which is fantastic. Check it
yeah.
out if you're ever wondering. Diamond J Bakery. It's a great
2020.
place. I highly recommend it. Proud sponsor of the Studio Sale podcast.
Enter promo code
Nothing, because we don't have one.
for 0% off.
Exactly.
Okay. Controversial statement here. I'm not a fan of eggnog anymore.
That's not too controversial. I used to be a huge fan of it,
Yeah,
and then I
ditto.
just kind of like fell off the bus. You know, like it wasn't as like amazing anymore. I think I had one that was like expired, and then it's like
Oh.
kind of it was wrong for me from then on.
Oh, so you had a bad experience,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
I started noticing that eggnog was kind of a little bit too creamy
Okay.
for me. I love the taste of eggnog, but it's sort of like this creamy aftertaste that just sort of like lingers too long, and now I can't have.
That must suck for you, because like this year, like this time of year is when like everything is eggnog flavored or egg or peppermint flavored, but eggnog is like a big thing of it.
Maybe I can get some like eggnog flavored gum or something like that.
I'm sure they make it. I'm sure they make it. I could see them making that.
Do some research.
Follow-up question for you. So when you're thinking like your Christmas celebration, your Christmas meal with your family and everything's good to go, are you team cranberry or no cranberry?
No cranberry.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just, it's like, it's not even that like I don't like cranberry.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm indifferent towards it, that I just sort of like leave it out.
My family is one, like my extended family, because my immediate family does never have it, but like they bring their own cranberries for the meal, and it's like from a can, and like they don't like mix or anything, they just like dump the can on a plate, and you just see this like can of cranberry.
like it still has like
still
like
in the
the
mold.
shape. And,
And just like the rings on the inside. It's just
I'm
I
picturing
can't get it past myself to like ever try it. Like it's there.
Yeah, no, I can see that. And then Christmas is sort of this season where there's peppermint everything.
Peppermint everything. I'm a fan of that. I can get behind peppermint
Yes,
stuff.
I can get behind peppermint. Like you put your peppermint on your chocolate. You have peppermint candy canes. You have peppermint tea. You put. I like to have like peppermint hot chocolate. Like you get the peppermint extract. And you just put like a drop or two in your hot chocolate.
Don't just have the peppermint extract, because it smells really good, but it doesn't taste like you'd expect it to.
This is a concentrated flavor here.
That
so
may be
you
from
need
personal experience.
a very little bit, but try it at home.
Yeah.
But what about you guys? Like, what are some of your favorite like Christmas foods, dishes, dinners?
Do you have like a special one that only your family makes? Or something like that?
Exactly. Let us know in the comments while you're checking out a greeting from our senior high girls small group leader, Antoinette. Enjoy.
Hello, ladies. I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I pray that you have a blessed holiday season with your family. And I just want you ladies to know that I love you and that I look forward to seeing you in the new year.
All right, thanks Antoinette for that greeting.
Yeah.
Hey, looking good with the hat, by
Thank
the
you,
way.
thank you. I think you got pretty festive over here.
Yeah.
Like your little vest thing.
Yes, I picked it up from a Value Village here in Edmonton when I was still living in Calgary. Came up to visit Lindsay when we were dating, and I found this at the thrift store. Cool. And fun fact, when I was working in retail, I was kind of like standing greeting customers, and
as one does.
An elderly woman came in with this exact same vest.
So you matched with an elderly woman.
I did.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Congratulations.
So,
Well, Ben, we've been talking about Christmas. We've been doing a bunch of Christmas Christmassy things and to
Yeah.
stay with like the same festive spirit. I ended up getting you something.
Oh,
Got a
what?
little gift for you.
What?
Tried to get something that's pretty practical that you
Okay.
can use. No, just to keep in mind before I'll just pass it over so you can hold on to it. For people at home, I just want you to know that there's one thing that Ben like appreciates more than like anything in the world, and that's when he sneezes. He really appreciates getting blessed, like to the point that if you don't bless him, he kind of gets a little bit irked by it. So I got you a gift to help you out with that.
Just to clarify, the opposite of that statement is true.
Oh, what?
Okay.
So you are the hat out of the hat and hair swoop.
Of the hair swoop.
And it does say blessed on it, just so that you know that you are always blessed by it. So you don't even have to get the blessing just when you're sneezing. It happens whenever you wear the hat.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now you don't have to say it anymore.
I mean, I still will.
Oh, okay.
But it's a constant reminder of how blessed you are just for when you're sneezing.
Gee, thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't thank you enough for that.
Hey, I got you. See, I know you pretty well.
I love me my hats too, so.
I mean, you're wearing a hat now, so you can't really change it. But I mean, there you go. Merry Christmas.
You know what, Ryan?
What's that?
I got you something.
What?
Too. Yeah, 'tis the season.
To be jolly.
I'm gonna put that there
Fa la la la.
under the tree. This is for you.
Oh, do I open the small one first or the big one first?
Why
Does
don't
it
you
matter?
go for the small one
small
first?
one,
Yeah.
okay.
You might as
Do
well.
I need any context for mine, or is it just kind of...
Maybe I'll kind of like comment as you're going.
Watch me
here.
not be able to open this.
I mean, I don't think I did that good of a job.
A wooden comb.
You are the hair swoop of
Oh, it's
hat
folding.
and hair swoop. So I figure I would get you a comb to help you with your hair
I
swoop.
can't open it.
So-
I'm trying so hard. Oh, and it is slick. I like that. If I can get it out of the package, it's...
Yeah.
we
So
go.
it's
Ooh.
artists. It folds up.
Look at-
and one of the reviews is that
that.
it is anti-static, probably because it
smells really good
in its
also.
very nature wood. So
I actually will use this all the time. You see me fixing it. This is...
Yeah.
This is, okay, I'll open the other one too, so we're not here for like 3 hours.
Yeah. So the thing about Ryan, and I mean this is something that we have in common, is that we
Right.
both love like maps,
Yes.
and so that kind of representations and stuff like that, and we both have like little globes
Yeah.
in our office. So I thought I would kind of look around and see what kind of like maps were out there.
Oh, no, I'm scared.
And I found this one.
There's so much tape on this.
Like,
There you go. And then there's this on the front.
well, it's to keep the structure.
What is this
so
the map of?
It's
It's the map of Edmonton?
I thought it was kind of like a cool like representation of kind of like Edmonton's
Oh,
kind
I
of
like
street.
that.
It's just kind of like this black and white
That
kind
is
of.
so cool.
Yeah. So there you go. I actually tried to find like a map of both kind of.
If you
like
could have
that.
found a map of Balf, that would have been so impressive because I don't think that
know.
they make them.
No, I think I'd have to like commission somebody
This
or
is
something
actually
like
so
that.
cool. Thank
so there you go.
Thank you. I'll put this under the tree as well.
Okay. There you go. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's Dame.
Well, we are going to hear a little greeting from Mike and Luke.
My guys, yeah.
Your guys.
Senior high guys. I'm not in it.
Right, 'cause you're-
Yeah, I'm here.
here. So check out this greeting from Mike and Luke.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I just wanted to let you guys know that I miss you all, and I'm looking forward to the time when we can get back together again very shortly here. All right, take care.
Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on here and wish you a safe, happy, and warm Christmas, and we can't wait to see you in the new year when we get back.
All right, and we're back.
You okay?
Yeah, I just sort of I wanted to feel blessed.
Bless you. Bless you again. Bless you again. See, you're always blessed.
Almost a perfect Christmas season, but
Even better now.
all these things that we were talking about around sort of like this season of Christmas, this this time that we anticipate and look forward to is the true motivation behind all of this.
Yeah.
You know, the lights, the joy, the hope, and the gifts of generosity, right? That all of these point to Jesus being born and coming to us, this gift from God, right? And so I think it's something that we need to remember. This year we're watching we're watching Christmas movies with Matt, and he watches this show called Trash Truck.
Oh, nice.
It's this little boy whose best friend is a trash truck.
Same.
And he goes honk honk.
Sorry, what does he go?
Honk honk.
Oh, thank you.
So the storyline of the Christmas special for this show was they were talking about Santa, and some of this little boy's friends had never heard of Christmas or Santa or something. And so this little boy's explaining, and some of this boy's friends were in disbelief that this character named Santa would just go around and give presents for no reason, like nobody's earned anything, or
Okay.
I mean, other than sort of like this naughty nice
Yeah.
kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? And so like we've been telling Matt about Jesus, and how like the concept of Santa kind of mimics Jesus in the sense that sort of Jesus is God's gift to us for no other reason than he loves us and wants the best for us. And the best for us is a restored relationship through what Jesus would eventually do in his life. And, we look at Jesus as the ultimate gift, and it's a story. It's a true story that happened, and it's worth copying.
Yeah.
And so, this season, hopefully you have a chance to reflect God's generosity as exemplified in the giving of Jesus this season. So how could you reach out and give a gift to family, or someone who couldn't otherwise afford a gift, or to meet their needs, or something like that, or even just like telling somebody about who Jesus is, right? So that they can have that gift too, right?
I think that this is a really important thing to keep in mind, especially this year, as this is our first Christmas with COVID.
Yeah.
Everyone's first Christmas with it, and it means that it's going to look a lot different. It might be less people around for the celebration. It might mean that you're not able to celebrate on the day with certain people or do certain traditions, but I think it's now even more than ever is a reminder that Christmas is more than just the traditions, and it's more than these celebrations and the movies and the music and the food. It's a time to remember what Jesus has done and the importance that he is. Yeah,
it's an utterly life-changing moment in human history that has gone out and rippled throughout all of time, and will continue to affect us this Christmas, again and again and again, no matter what that Christmas looks like, right? So, yeah. Well, we hope that you guys are having a Merry Christmas today, wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in and watching. You can like and subscribe to the channel to check out more videos in the new year. You can check out the back episodes and stuff like that. But we do want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Yeah.
And be sure you guys are staying safe. Be sure that you guys are taking some time to remember the importance of the season and just have some fun.
We'll see you in the new year, guys.
See ya. I have to get used to this now. Knocks over camera. Light falls over, lights on fires. Everything is going downhill.
It's supposed to be like one of those things where hits.
Yeah. You just missed entirely.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome back to the Ben is Abandoning Me podcast. What?
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
Well, I am now.
Oh, okay.
You told me to.
That's good. Yeah. Merry Christmas!
I'm not sure why I was so loud there.
Oh,
that's gonna spike. I think if we're like yelling that loud.
Yeah, maybe we should
try that one
again.
more time.
Okay,
Yeah,
a little more
casual.
calm.
Yeah.
Is cavalier? I don't think. I
think
don't know
cavalier's a
what
different word.
cavalier is.
Isn't
it
it-
just sort of like it's like Merry Christmas? Like, would that be cavalier?
Honestly, whenever I say it or hear it, I just imagine like the cavalry. Like I think of
okay.
horses. And
Yeah,
I know that's not what it is.
Yeah, I don't
but
think
that's
that-
what I think is
yeah.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try again.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.